Hello, how's it going? Oh shit, I forgot I was sneaking through this place and kept getting got. But I think we got this. I think I can do this. We'll leave this one alive. As far as these two, though, they will not live. Come in here and go shh. Whoa, what was with that delay? That was very fucking weird. Hidden and stabbed. Why am I in danger?
You. The syndicate always does. Nice hiding.
This is tough. I gotta get in there and get that fucking piece of thing. I don't know why I got caught or anything there.
Still hot by the time I get there later. You try anything.
I don't what is going on with that first stab? I hear the sound, but nothing shows. It's fairly weird. Hello, Hannah. Why am I don't, it's whenever I kill that guy, maybe it's because he's talking. Helium-3 is the standard fuel for craft drives. Who sees me from? I don't understand. I don't have any of my gear on, do I? You mean that's part of the issue? No. What, did I just find another way in? No, did not. Shit.
No way, I thought everyone for themselves.
I do have a silenced gun. I wonder how alerty people will get with that. Hit this one. Hold on, is this the way to do it? Have I just been playing a game of fuck around? Just fuck around?
You're not gonna like it when you lose.
Well, how did I get caught? Nobody's any the wiser. Wait. How? What? Maybe they are. Oh shit. I guess I wasn't as fucking sneaky as I thought. So if I come through here now, will they get angry at me? No. Whoops. Think we might have done it.
I wonder what daylight looks like.
Dicks! God damn it. That scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I've done the sneaky part. Now I can get my companion. Shoes right here.
Looks like it's Neptune next. Excellent. Quick piece of advice. We hear the name Benjamin Bayou, and we should duck the other way. Fast. Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say? The club's still on by the time I get there later.
I gotta ask for a bigger cut next time. Yo, help me out!
The hell was that?
Get caught. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Well, this amount of firepower is a bit of overkill, wouldn't you say? Sure, shaking down shop owners is all good. I'm just waiting for him to try next.
I could use a suit. Time to ask for some more protection money.
Right now, we hit the big times.
I gotta ask for a bigger cut next time.
Sure, shaking down shop owners is all good. But I'm just waiting for him to try and resist.
Yo, I'm planning on hitting up Frankie's to pick up some more fish. Need anything?
Too many new recruits don't respect syndicate tradition. I'm watching you.
Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Back off.
Thank you.
If we want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to slip by our syndicate here.
I'll talk to her in a moment. I got some shit to steal from the syndicate. Have contraband on me? Good thing I saw that, cause that could have gone bad.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay? You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nyx owed me a favor and gave me the heads up. I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
The existence of a device that can control a person's mind is terrifying. Imagine the horrors you could... Oh, never mind. I don't want to think about it.
Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like this. Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but there are some measures Masako is reluctant to take. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with. It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, I've learned all of this firsthand. Yes, it's what the technology does, and it explains why the evidence against me is so solid. Come to think of it, it also explains a few strange bouts of disorientation I've been having the past few months. That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent. Nyx's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive theta won't even notice it. I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
So Ularu is the actual culprit. That
Alright, time to go to Mr. Bayou. Thank you guys. Don't worry about the dead bodies upstairs. They found some stray bullets from outside. Wasn't me, because I'm not allowed up there. But just saying. Game.
I hope this means
Yeah, don't worry about those bodies. They're just heavily sleeping. You see the red that's coming out of their heads? That's... They drank so much fruit punch, it's leaking out of their ears. That's believable, right? Trade authority. Yeah, they fell asleep. Yeah, that's better. They fell asleep with their fruit punch in their hand, and it just like, you know.
Yeah.
I need to put
You fine?
my spacesuit and shit back on.
Anything else? Make sure you need to move some merch. This is the place. Then here I thought you were just wasting my time.
Post-spelled juice is nothing to worry about. Exactly, you got it, Hannah. Like crying over spilt milk. It's just not worth it.
You done here? Time to move on. If, yeah, what? Always happy to...
Wait, so that's worth 285. If I do that, then I come back here, buy back. $285, and then come back here and go back here. So if you want to keep something that's shown as stolen, all you have to do is sell it and then buy it back for the same price you sold it for. That's actually pretty interesting. And so now the ammo I sold, I can buy it back. And keep it. And now it's not considered stolen. Damage. Rounds. Oh yeah, I'll keep that.
All right, buzz off. Busy.
Don't go causing trouble.
Today,
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Why are you telling me to get lost? I wasn't stopped there and talking to you. I'm running past you.
Before screwing with the security around here, these idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
Ryujin's latest returns. I trust you've got what I wanted? I'll always say the best thing about working with Ryujin is you never fail to come through. Things aren't always flawless, but the end result is always beneficial. It's been a pleasure. And tell Dalton I'll expect he'll send me any updates on this little situation of his, should it have any effect on my business.
Oh, I'm just glad this is over with. There's only so long I can stay.
We're gonna go confront Laurel.
Hello.
This Aurora stuff.
Have you taken any Aurora in your playthrough, Hannah? Have you done some drugs?
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Have you?
you're in the vanguard, right?
Safety is almost guaranteed.
People joke. Say those Faroon zealots in Bushes.
I've not used any of it. I can't take it out of here. I mean, if I find it and use it, then maybe. You can't take it out of Neon, or you'll get in trouble. I can take it out of Neon? Oh, you stolen a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out? I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
I've got my eye on you.
Is there something I can help you with? Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say
I already closed it.
you might regret. Just a moment.
You're gonna open it, you idiot. It's closed.
Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from? Probably because you don't have any. It sounds like you're only here to waste my time. That must mean the current evidence points to her, right? Face it, Op. You're fighting a losing battle here. We'll see about that.
Yeet.
You're back. And Imogen? So you did find her, and yet failed to bring her in. I'm looking forward to this explanation. Of course. We've scrubbed security footage and run through access card permissions and found nothing. The project itself is an enormous security risk, but our lead R&D engineer, Vina Kara, has been working on ways to mitigate this.
That should shake things up around here just a bit.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogen as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office. Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward.
You got it.
And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
I'm stuck.
I need that Rothosite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Veena can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
I think implanting that device into your head is a mistake. But it's your choice, not mine.
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
Let's try it out.
Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
I don't know what it does for
I
me.
love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called Rothosite.
I think I might have
Which is
some.
where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the Rothosite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinay station. Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Veena can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again. Good. Feel free to deal with any resistance however you see fit.
Okay.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinay 3A in the Carinay system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Let's hope for the best.
warm up the engines.
Setting down, everything in the green.
Oh, you're going to regret this. Looks like... Laboratory. The original occupants of the place must have been interrupted during their research.
Alright, we need to get inside. Fuck, it's a door. Seems like you become the neutralized target.
Oh, come on. Quit playing games.
Get out of my way, you idiot. Oh, I don't need a cutter. Some juicy contraband. Ooh, more contraband. Yummy, yummy.
There must be something they don't want us to find.
Jesus.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need to.
You're overloaded. We should stop and prioritize what we're carrying.
No, you're gonna carry my burdens.
Bring me anything you...
What is all on my fucking ship? I can access my ship from here? Oops.
Bye.
All the money in the world. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Read the contract. Kendrick Lane. First, we need to go to the Wolf Den to sell off some of this contraband that I have here.
Get this shit moving.
Ooh.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if the UC will... ever fully restore it to its former glory.
Okay, let's go to New Atlantis.
Entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Appointments to be made, but you're outgunned, and you beat.
I did not mean to.
You just saved your. Always another delivery. Now, we've plenty on offer if your credits are.
We almost got in a fight by accident.
asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any.
If you don't see what you... There's a bit more in the back. Oh, please, take... Appreciate the business.
Looks like it's Neptune. All right, but
Not what I meant to do.
hopefully our van sounds good. Looks like it's Neptune. I'll only carry... Bye for now.
All this stuff is legit. Personally, I think daylight's overrated. Absolutely. Watch your back out there.
Having a good one? You have a nice day now.
It's cliche. If there's something you need, be my guest. Pleasure dealing with you.
Hi, how are you doing?
Cut off in 30, feed the kitties. Okay. Pickle and I will probably do some Forza later, just to give you the heads up. You can always join VC.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Sounds good.
Docking cycle complete.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier. Need some work done?
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here? And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
It's a grav drive. I literally can't get here any faster.
What?
Every new alien pathogen we discover is just a little more job security. Wanna look on the bright side, right?
Need to make sure those samples get disposed.
Just keep it nice and orderly.
Thanks for delivering critical supplies would be nice to hear once in a while.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts.
I'm probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure before you commit to it. Really sure.
There's simply too much to do. I'm afraid I lack the time for purely social interactions.
Nicely done.
I never want to end up as a patient.
On your step.
area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. Yeah, I bet you do. Well, thank you. This isn't getting us anywhere. There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear. Look, if you need help, talk to someone in reception. Now get out of...
Last few errors are out of the system. Means I got about 10 minutes till something breaks again. Hello? Can I help you? I can't give you any details because I don't have any. I only know that it's contracted out by someone doing private research. Oh, sorry. No one gets into the secure wing. That area isn't even open to standard clinic personnel. All I know is whoever we contracted it out to has it guarded at all times. Oh yeah, anytime someone needs access to a lot of medical equipment, we usually end up with a private contract. But they're not all this secret, of course. Hey, he's just doing his job. And don't be too hard on him. Well, just between you and me, I know he's posted here because he got demoted for an Aurora addiction. And he just struggles sometimes. He only lightens up when Dr. Oshina's around. I think he has a bit of a crush. It's kind of cute if you ask me. Any other questions? Dr. Oshin is our newest doctor here. He works in the medical wing under our lead doctor, Dr. Darvish. I'm sure he'll be the one taking over should Dr. Darvish ever retire. Whenever Dr. Oshin is around, his face just lights up. You can see him trying to hold back a full-blown smile, almost. I think a positive relationship could be really good for him. It's just hard to tell if Dr. Oshin feels the same. I know there's a doctor and some nurses, along with a handful of volunteers. My best guess is they're running some sort of clinical trials, but it's been a long time running. I haven't seen anyone leave, or they may just be releasing them when I'm not here. I know I shouldn't say this, but we've treated him before.
How's
He's
it going,
still
Jordan?
working here because he came forward about his addiction and asked for help. I'm just concerned about a relapse. He still seems to struggle with staying clean. My pleasure. Let me know if you need anything else.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
Hey, Ari. How's the work coming along?
Oh, I've got you covered. Files are updated, reorganized, and managed to hammer out a pesky software crash that's been...
Are you serious? I didn't think he'd take me up on the offer. Okay, I'll be right back, and don't try anything while I'm gone.
Pepsi. Pepes.
Just not today. You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Excuse me, I have work to do.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
I never should have taken this job. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
This damn contract will be the death of me. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave. Your timing could be better. A little warning next time.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
just take
so
a moment
sorry.
to check up on my patient.
It might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Have to keep an eye on these doctors.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it.
Need to move some merch. This is the place. Need something? Now we're getting somewhere. All right, buzz off. Busy.
hope we're keeping you busy.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? Dr. Lane. I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
To hell with corporations and CEOs and profit margins. People have died, and you aren't showing the least bit of remorse. Ugh.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design. It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
This reunion stuff. Quite the long quest line.
Move out of my way and I'll move out of yours.
I've been enjoying it.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
I had a feeling Imogene wasn't responsible. That poor woman.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board.
Cat deserves
For
all the
now,
attention and
we
team.
lead
I
everyone to
have
believe
been
that
well to
Imogene
answer your
was
question.
the
Just
mole.
been spending a lot of time with the cat.
Was dealt with.
I hope the cat's been good as well.
Be continuously dragged through the mud. These nonsensical decisions need to stop.
Mr. Pyro.
Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch. The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. I can't imagine a more satisfying ending. Now, let's attend a meeting. We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D.
Have you finished this quest line at all, Hannah? Or because I know you said you were working on it.
Be ready to
before.
discuss the details of your next assignment.
This could be the most important.
Can't recall how far. Oh, okay.
Are you sure you're okay?
We take a lot of pride.
I have to admit, I'm a bit jealous of Ryujin's board. The fact that the neuroamp can control and manipulate people against their will is disgusting.
Ah,
The device
here's
shouldn't
my
be
lucky
allowed to
candidate.
exist.
I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions. Technically, that remains to be seen. It's not legal, but those decisions will be left up to a higher power who is neither you nor me. The risk mitigation alone will be completely worth it. So, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates. Of course, we've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
I hope you know what you're doing. I worry about you. Be safe.
The fuck out of here. Go sit down. Wait for me in the waiting room, please.
Mental health concerns.
All right, let's get this party started.
Night, night.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
For science.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Press F on the E2 social skills and manipulate. One person has been manipulated, so some should be able to interact with. Diplomacy, insight, intimidation, manipulation are social skills. Hover your cursor. I don't understand what I'm supposed to. Okay, social.
On the one hand, I'm fascinated by the incredible technology. On the other, I'm terrified what could happen should this fall into the wrong hands. I've never been so divided about something in all my life.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt really natural.
Hello.
And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I
How's
knew
it going?
I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest
It's been a
dissertation.
day.
And you owe me 100 creds.
It's been a week for me.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Wonder if they're. Let's see.
Did you say something to me? If you did, I missed
No, I'm just mumbling to myself.
it. Okay. Well, I missed it anyway.
Well, my work is fucking so stupid, man. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go to my BRB screen and explain it to you so it's not on stream.
Nobody said
I'll be right back, guys. Pizza sounds good. I might get a slice of pizza. Anyways, I'm back, guys.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Yeah, I was just explaining to Pickle the bullshit from work, and I didn't want to explain it on stream.
What?
It was on top of the coffee maker.
No, I need to watch this YouTube video that Xbox put out.
I didn't know they put out a video.
They put out a trailer for the ABK.
Well, I figured so. They probably had it.
There was a lot of.
They probably had the trailer ready like months ago, just in case.
Oh yeah. Apparently there was a lot of like feels in it, so I just wanted what I've.
Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room. It could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp isn't totally
Yeah, I'll probably switch over to
If a
Forza in like an
subject's
hour or
morals
so.
beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
I can't believe Vina finally pulled it off. With my help, of course.
Excuse me.
Wow. That was a hell of a 2 minutes.
Can you post it in the group chat and then I'll watch it later?
It definitely gives me some high hopes.
I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of, now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right, Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives. Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business. Nothing a good operative can't manage. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd., all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp. As our illustrious Genevieve would say, the only good marketing is planned marketing.
With tech like that, I can see why you'd want to maintain control of the narrative, though I strongly object to the methods.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
Oh, let's just hope this program is as thorough as you say then, and as safe.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. If the information Simon provided is accurate, you can reach the control systems through a computer located in the maintenance area. It's a pretty convenient stop if you enter in through the roof access. My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible. Just make sure you follow through on that statement.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story. Good. I guarantee the moment he scratches the surface on that story, you'll have a broadcast sent to every system. So, any final questions before you go? Depending on whether or not you evacuate the building, you'll mostly be looking at security guards, much like we have here. You may encounter an automated defense system in the form of turrets as well, so be careful. Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access. So that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Hopefully, our vanguard. No problem.
You're gonna have to stay here for a while. Oh, I'm going solo.
I've got my eye on you. With the internal neural,
They know how to make a client feel.
Do you have the program? With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt. Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Time to go to New Atlantis. Goron, how's it going? How have you been? I've been doing good. Been getting a little bit back into some zooters here and there. Gonna do one tomorrow, the one last weekend. I think the weekend before I did one. Alright, I think I'll use the roof entrance.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Okay.
How do I do that? Oh well, I guess first we take the train. Trying to be good at A Link to the Past. Nice. I've only done half A Link to the Past rando. Was that last charity stream?
UC's got a file on you.
I'm gonna eat, do something after. I'm gonna take 15 minutes. Sounds good. Why can't I do that though? You good?
Yep.
You sure? I was like
Nope.
right in the microphone.
It wasn't. It really wasn't.
Don't understand what they want me to do.
I meant to send this like 20 minutes ago.
5-2.
525252525252525252525 months.
252 months. Thanks for the resub, Pickle. Oh, it's a helmet that gives the light? Oh, okay. Absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right here. $52. 5-2. 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 52 months.
visitors are by appointment only, I'm afraid. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today? Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you are on your way. You just have a seat. I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived. Go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
I can't wait for this day to be over.
Why is this place so bright? I need to somehow get these fans to turn off. Oh, wait a second. I do.
Something to report?
Personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
That bad child.
Really?
Yeah. Also, why can't I watch Gilmore Girls on the server?
It's probably just the road.
It wouldn't even let me log in.
Shit, reload. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna try that again. I don't want all those cards. Oh shoot, I don't know where I last saved. Wait, what? Oh shoot, way back here. Whoops.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Did you fix it? Did you break it?
Let's see what you got. Impressive.
understand.
Who wants you to fix it?
I heard you forgot it was your awakened. He's not listening. Go do the issue.
Okay, Hannah.
Dude.
Damn it. Hi, Hannah. Once I'm done this mission, Pickle, I'll get set up. That's a fucking bitch. There's a safe here. What is in the safe? They'll be right back.
Whatever that was, it's over now.
Ow. I fell and broke my limb. Son of a fuck. Welcome back. Now who left?
Wasn't me.
Oh, it was Hannah again, I guess.
I didn't even hear her come back.
I heard it go badoop to come back.
Oh, I didn't.
And also she said back in chat. Welcome back again.
She's back.
Hey! Come out! You gotta hit the alarm! Lay down some fire. I'm going for it.
If that's gas, you would think fire would explode everything inside there. Right? Incendiary ember. know how I'm gonna get in there quietly. How do I have more stealth, but I get caught easier? That makes no fucking sense. Like, I used to be able to be, like, really fucking close to them and they wouldn't see me. The chameleon suit, or like chameleon, also doesn't work as I feel like it really should. It helps a little, I guess. It's also hard to aim some of the guns through. I know, Hannah, but like I put an extra point in stealth is what I'm saying, and I feel like since I put this extra level in stealth, it's easier for them to find me. So it seems like it's done the opposite of what it should. But whatever. Like, look, how? They were looking for me, they didn't see me, and then I'm chameleoned, and then they fucking see me. Need to do more damage. Also not be loud. Don't know if I have anything of such nature. That's probably loud though, right? Yep. See? I didn't even move and they just all of a sudden knew where I was. Like, that's not how that works. And like they weren't even looking at me. See? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna probably just run in and run out because this is getting fucking stupid. Now the chameleon's not working. Why is the alarm going off? How do I even get in there? Oh, is this gonna do this anyways? Well, fuck.
It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
But David...
Can I help you?
He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you...
All right.
Speaking gig he's got.
I'll take a look.
That's all I can do.
I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Now to go back to the Ryujin Tower.
I don't suppose I have time for a
Freestar
nap
Collective
before we
Space.
leave.
Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete.
Oh, I thought I had
Go ahead and
contraband
land.
on me.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Looks like it's Neptune next. Time to go?
Glad to be a part of the team.
If the gangs can keep
Look how broken the game is. I don't even have the chameleon thing on anymore. What the fuck?
Don't cause any trouble.
Think I fixed it now? Nope, I've only my gun seems to be showing up.
Save and reload.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Might have to relaunch the game, but it's whatever. Yeah, there we go.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
Uh-oh, I'm getting in trouble.
A poor excuse. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant left several dead at the Infinity Ltd building. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom, so this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Shed any employees. Ugh. Terminology like that, where you reference manipulating people's lives. Oh, it makes my skin crawl.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them. With the tech we've given you, I expect promises. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
I've got my eye on you. Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished. I'll overlook your poorly educated statement. For now. Throwing your competitor a lifeline when they're about to crash and burn hardly seems wise. Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome. That's because you're the one with the tool to do it. As long as Masako has the internal neuroamp on her side, she can't lose.
Indeed. That technology shouldn't be used for such nefarious purposes, or in fact, any purposes at all.
If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened. I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Hey there. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope. That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day.
Oh, I've already got more than 50%.
All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
You're looking interesting today.
Interesting? What the heck does that mean?
Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available. An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part. This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation? And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement. I agree. Should Masako had informed us too early, we may have all turned on each other. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side? In this business, there's always a side. And right now, I'm backing Masako. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year. Well, you have my attention. Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly gonna have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
One more.
So much work to do. Great, the bane of my department. If you need something, make it quick. Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it. I'm not sure how the leader of an exploration club would change my mind. I appreciate the flattery. And what sort of benefits do you see in a risk like this? I see now where your experience comes into play. From a financial and marketing viewpoint, you're right. And maybe I'm being more than a little selfish by focusing on my own department. And you're right. My legal team is more than prepared to handle any surprise situations that might crop up. Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, That tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
I couldn't agree more. It should be completely banned from the settled systems.
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power. Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal, even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful.
I need you to let me tell you something before you yell
do
why
need
at
to
me.
get back to my
Why?
notes.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor?
I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
I'm almost done this, I think, Pickle. Seems like the end of the quest line.
You operatives really will wear anything.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Yes, I'm proud of you as well. Ularu needed to be brought down. If you wouldn't have stopped her, who knows what she would have done next.
Not often, and certainly not to this degree. We have the occasional employee consider selling information, but thanks to our security and operations teams, we always catch them before any damage can be done. This was the first time anyone from either department was involved. My thought exactly. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
My company's future might be right.
Okay.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do. The mission board is more efficient for both of us. Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. You certainly will. Go check out the board. And if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
If Alexis asks about me, I am not
Alrighty, we are gonna save. I am gonna go grab some food real quick, set up my wheel, and we're gonna get into some Forza. So I will be right back in a bit, guys. I'll throw some music on as I get everything done. See you soon.